this month makes it 1 year since I started my natural hair journey, and I must say it's been so amazing and stressful at the same time. And I remember when I wanted to have my big chop, my friends were all over me. They couldn't believe that I was actually letting go of my long relaxed hair, but I had to take the bold step and do it because I was facing a lot of challenges with the relaxed hair. It was so difficult to take care of it, and it was just cutting, so I just had to let go of it. And I did the big chop in June of 2020, and since then I have been natural. And in this video I'm just going to share a few tips on how I managed to take care of my natural hair to be able to get the growth that I have now. And I must say I feel very proud of myself. It hasn't been easy, but I just had to continue because I knew that going natural was just the best decision I had to make for my hair. So that's just what I'll be doing in this video. Okay. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here, I want to welcome you specially for stopping by at this channel, and please don't stop coming back by subscribing and turning on the notification bell. And if you're a returning subscriber, I want to thank you so much also for supporting me, for being here for me and this channel. Please don't stop coming, okay? So in this video, like I said earlier, I'll be discussing my natural hair journey so far, and I'll be sharing a few tips that has really helped me to take care of my natural hair. So let's get right into it. But before that, I just want to say something. I know my hair looks kind of rough in this video, and it's very intentional. I just wanted to leave it like that and just show you all that my hair is all about. And my makeup also, I decided to go without makeup today. So the first thing I'll be talking about is my wash day. I do wash my hair once or twice in a month depending on the protective style I had and when I loosed it. So the shampoo I use is this VO5 shampoo. This is the shampoo that I use. Someone recommended it for me for natural hair, and I think it's very good. I've been using it, and it kind of makes my hair feel very soft, and it doesn't make my hair all that spongy and all that, so I really love it. And the conditioner I use is this VO5 conditioner as well. It also does the same thing like the shampoo. It's very good on my hair, and I really enjoy using it. It's one of the best conditioner I've used so far since my natural hair journey. I deep condition with this mayonnaise. That is just what I use as my deep conditioner, and I used to mix my deep conditioner before, but I just decided to stop and start using it because it was very stressful for me then, and I've been enjoying this also. So these are just the things I use on my wash days. Just like I said earlier, I wash my hair once or twice in a week depending on the protective style I have on and when I loosed it. So guys, the first tip I'll be sharing about hair growth to really retain length. One of the things you must be doing as a natural hair girl is to keep your hair moisturized always. When I say moisturized, I mean with water, oil and cream. And for oil, what I use is this mixture I have here in this bottle. What I have here is olive oil, coconut oil and castor oil, Jamaican castor oil. That's what I have mixed here. So I just use it to oil my scalp and also take a little of it in my palm and massage it through my hair. And I also like to use this Cantu shea butter leave-in cream on my hair. It's very nice. I've been using it for some time now, and I don't really have any complaint about it. So that's one of the things I use to moisturize my hair. And I also like to use shea butter. Shea butter is very nice for the hair also. I use it as oil sometimes to just oil my hair. And for water, I mix water and a little leave-in conditioner in this my argan oil bottle that's just finished. So I just mix Hawaiian silky hair, this miracle worker, sorry, and some water in here, and that's just what I use for my hair. I just like spray it on my hair first before applying the oil. So that's just what I do. So you have to really try as much as possible to be moisturizing your hair if you want to retain length. It's a must. As a natural hair person, you can't go without it. You have to be moisturizing your hair. So another thing I always do is to leave my hair in a protective style. Like, I don't remember the last time I left my hair like this without a protective style. I always like to do the cornrow, the back cornrow, and just put on my wig on top of it, and that just works for me because I'm not the kind of person that loves to make my hair all the time. So that's just the little I do. And aside that, I sometimes pack my hair up and just, you know, in a form of ponytail, and just add my ponytail clip on top of it, and that also works for me as well. And another thing I also like to avoid as much as possible is braiding my hair with like attachment, you know, all this weaving and braiding and all that. It kind of deals with my edges, and I try as much as possible to avoid it, and it's been working for me also. So try as much as possible to be you know, making your hair into a protective style, and you know, and also don't forget to be moisturizing it in that protective style, and it works for me. So just like I said earlier, I use this product to deep condition my hair because, you know, after washing your hair with the shampoo, it kind of dries out your hair because of, should I say, the chemicals or whatever in it, and your hair kind of feels like dried out. So the essence of deep conditioning your hair is just to, you know, return a kind of moisture to your hair so that your hair doesn't feel all that dried out. So that's just one of the things I love to do. It's very important to deep condition your hair. Don't just shampoo your hair and just leave it like that. No, you have to deep condition. It's very important. Don't wash your hair too much, like twice in a week and all that. It's not doing your hair any good. It's just going to kind of be removing the moisture in your hair, and it will cause you to be, you know, tampering with your hair always. You know, the more you comb, the more hair you lose, and you won't be able to retain length. So it's better to choose to wash your hair at the minimum. Let's say once in a week, or twice in a month, or once in a month, depending on what really works for you. So what I'm trying to say is, don't overwash your hair, because the more you wash your hair, the more you comb and the more you lose length. And another thing I love to do is to wrap my hair up in a bonnet before going to bed. It's really important, because by the time you go to bed, and the friction that occurs between your hair and the pillow you're using, it kind of, you know, makes your hair to start feeling somehow, and also makes you to lose length. The pillow also tends to dry the moisture in your hair, especially these cotton pillowcases. You know, they kind of drain moisture easily. So it should be a no-no for you as a natural hair person. It's either you use a satin pillowcase or a satin bonnet to protect your hair. So another tip that is really important is to mind the kind of comb you use on your hair. As a natural hair person, it's not every kind of comb you should be using on your hair. You should be using a wide tooth comb. That's what most natural hair people use on their hair. What I mean is this kind of comb right here, you shouldn't be using it on your hair. You know, this tiny tooth comb, it doesn't do your hair any good. It will break your hair very easily, because the natural hair is kind of coiled up. So the more you try to use a tiny tooth comb on it, the more it's kind of shed. So it's better to use a wide tooth comb like this. This is the comb I use on my natural hair, a wide tooth comb. So it's better than using the tiny tooth one. And another thing is to mind how you comb your hair. Don't go dragging your hair from the roots, especially when you just finished washing your hair or applying moisture on your hair. You don't have to go dragging from the roots like this. You see, my hair is all curled up, so the more I try to drag from the roots, it's not going to pass through, and if I try to force it, it's going to break my hair a lot. So what you want to do first of all is to detangle with your fingers. Try to run your fingers through your hair like this, and just try to detangle as much as possible with your finger. Get rid of most tangles on your hair first of all with your fingers before you start running through with your comb. And always try to start from the tip of your hair, like this, and just comb your way through to your scalp. This is not actually how I comb my hair, but I'm just trying to give you an example. Whenever I want to comb my hair, I always like to section my hair into 4 parts like this and like this, so I comb in sections. And that's also how I wash my hair. I wash in section, I comb in section. Whatever I do in sections. So I'm just trying to give you an example of how you do it. Don't comb from the roots, comb from the tip and work your way down to the roots. Okay, so another thing that is really important is to take care of your edges. I've been really rough with my edges for the past few days because I just washed out the gel I was having on my hair, and it's kind of broke my edges and it doesn't feel right. You have to take care of your edges very well because the edges is very fragile. It tends to break off easily, so you don't have to do any tight braid or tight hairstyle that kind of drags your edges too much. It's very bad. I don't do that. It's just the gel I had on that dealt with my edges. So try as much as possible to be very careful with your edges so that it doesn't break off. So another thing I try to avoid as much as possible is heat, like stretching my hair or using a hot comb or hot iron on my hair. I don't like to do that. In fact, I've not even done it before, and because I heard it kind of damages your hair, and I have been avoiding it. So please, even if you're going to use heat on your hair, try to use a heat protectant first, like the heat protectant we use on our human hair wigs. I actually have the heat protectant, but I've not tried using it on my hair because I don't think for now I want to use any heat on my hair for now, and that's just it. So another thing that is really important is to cut off dead ends or split ends. It's been like 6 months since I cut my split dead ends. You have to be cutting off the split ends. If not, it's going to be stunting your hair growth. You won't really be seeing the results of your hair growth because it kind of tends to break off very easily. So it's better to just kind of trim it off a little bit. It also helps. So guys, the last thing I'll be saying in this video is do what works for you. There is no secret to natural hair growth. It depends on how you feel you want to take care of your hair. What works for me may not work for you, and what works for you also may not work for me. So it's all about how you feel you want to take care of your hair and the products you feel are right for your hair. And also don't be afraid to experiment with products. I've been experimenting with products. I've used many shampoos and conditioners, and I feel this one here does what I want for my hair, and I just decided to settle for this one. So don't feel shy or afraid to try out new products. You won't really know which one will be best for your hair depending on your hair texture and porosity and all that. So that's just it about my hair growth for 1 year. It doesn't look kind of much though, and that's because it shrinks a lot. I have this kind of very serious shrinkage, and it kind of makes my hair look like it's not growing, but I can tell you that my hair is growing very well. And before, I used to feel my hair is not growing, not until I started checking my length for the month, and since then I've realized that my hair is growing, just that the shrinkage is kind of too much. So guys, that's just it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up and like, comment and share this video. It will mean a lot to me. And with that, I say bye bye till I see you next time on this channel. Thank you so much and have a lovely day.